Man, what an incredible conversation there with Uzizo. I mean, if you can't get inspired by that, and us guys, but if we're okay, so bang, no one's going to attend or food. But yeah, just getting it is the sports desk with the price card, the one and only. And the question is, do you know, Uti, there are fans who make sure, Uti, we get on the field and do the things. The true custodians of the game. The guys that reignite the fire and the passion. I'm talking about the people who truly represent the real culture of ETV, who continue to cheer on our players. Win or lose, they are there to show their love and support to our teams. And if you're wondering who I'm talking about right here, right now, well, worry not, because today's guest is one exemplary person who's always up in arms. Whether the team is winning or losing, he's singing his lungs out, cheering Ikosi Alpelemoy. TMS family, please help me welcome the chairman of the Kaizer Chiefs Atteridgeville supporters branch, Vinicius March, famously known as Wawa GP. Chairman!
Leadership, how are you?
Man, me Pukinos.
I fucking like second one, man.
No, I'm cancel room for
I like saying kicking, bumping like a tennis ball as usual.
No, it seems like you already took all the advice from Zizo Peter right now, because you're talking about being alive, being loved and everything, yeah?
Yes.
But Chairman, I want to talk about, the significance of fans in all sporting code, the roles that they play within our sport. What does it signify?
Look, as a fan, as a supporter, an ordinary supporter, we are the 12 men on the stand.
Sure.
It's us who keep the game going. It's us who keep the players motivated.
Sure.
Without the fan, the game is meaningless. We have seen it in the time of COVID-19. It was very tough. It was very tough. So
yeah.
The beautiful game requires fans on the stand.
Sure.
Who are the 12th player? And with the 12th player, you will never go wrong.
Man, I love even the passion when you talk about it. You even light up, man. It shows that you're at a place where you feel like you're giving your all, to make sure that your team does the utmost best. Now, let's talk about your love for the game and the love for Kaizer Chiefs. Susuleri.
Look, my love for the game, for the beautiful game, and my love for the Kaizer Chiefs, I can't tell you the exact time because I grew up in a family where Kaizer Chiefs is supported. It's a family heritage, do you understand?
Sure.
So supporting Kaizer Chiefs is part of my life, it's part of who I am. It's who I am. Yeah. So I am a die-hard Kaizer Chiefs fan, and it's nothing which is going to change, not anytime soon and not ever.
When you say die-hard, everyone always says they are die-hard fans. Even Bra left in the control room, he's a die-hard Kosi fan. So I think it's a better there. But I want to take it back to all the way Alimpo.
Yes. Akaya no Malimpopo Adzanini Kawamito have Kral and Kampako village.
I like that. So was it your dream that you at some point you want to be that person that's going to be out there and just praising this beautiful team?
Look, I grew up looking up to the likes of Dr. Nchebe, Abustadama,
the
legendary.
Yeah.
And as a Kaizer Chiefs supporter, as a football lover,
sure.
I dreamed that one day I want to be where they are. And God's timing is always the best. It's always perfect. It's never late. It's never too early.
Yeah.
And when the time is right, as the word of God says, He said, when the time is right, I will do it. And He has done it. And for me, it is to enjoy and live the moment.
Amen to that. Now, I put any nickname there. Papa Wawa GP. Where does it come from? I mean, it's going to be just chairman of the branch. We leave it at that.
Yes.
You decided that, no, you're going to upgrade.
I am a father. I am a proud father of a very beautiful daughter by the name of Waruna. So Waruna, we call her Wawa. So that's why I've named it Papa Wawa, the brand.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes from. I'm blessed with a 4-year-old by the name of Waruna. We call her Wawa.
I love that. And I know Wawa right now, she's really proud of you and the strides that you've made, because you're not only a card holder, a Kaizer Chiefs fan, but now you're the chairman of the branch. Right? Let's talk about being a member, because people think when you're a card holding member of a supporters branch, you somehow get paid for that. Let's talk about that. What are the dynamics around being affiliated with a branch?
Okay, as I said firstly, that Wawa is a proud daughter. Yes, she is a proud daughter. Everything which I do is about her. That is why I've named it Papa Wawa. And I've decided that let her be known across the globe and I not be known. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I was at the Kufa Cup walking on the pitch. All that was coming into my mind was Waruna, that wherever she's watching, she's very proud. And after the match, they called and she said, Papa Wawa on the TV, Papa Wawa. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then being a fan, a card-carrying fan, a prominent person in the branches, being the chairperson of the branch and serving in the Kaizer Chiefs structure of supporters forum.
Sure.
We are not paid of anything.
Yeah.
We travel to the stadium using our hard-earned money. Sometimes when it is not favorable to do so, when it is not fashionable to do so, but we press on and we do our level best that we go from province to province.
I like that. Papa, I comment that's all. I want to go to an ad break quickly and then we're going to read the news. After the news, we're going to continue with this conversation. Especially I want to talk about the prospects of your team, Kaizer Chiefs, coming up this season. So, halftime break. We'll be back. TMS family, John, Sheila, we are going to take a break, but when we get back, we want to talk about Kaizer Chiefs prospects. To say, with this season, ingabe bazothi rise Kosi or umsebenzakalana. Hlala nathi, siyabona. TMS family, welcome back to the morning show Sports Chat with the one and only Bryce Tamfana. Today, we are shining the spotlight on the impact and significance of our football fans. And by so doing, King of the King, the best chairman, the supporter, Bona. Even if there's a difference between a supporter and a fan, but the soccer fraternity knows him as Papa Wawa, Wali Kosi. Chairman, what is the difference between supporter na fan and kuna what you call this kuna branch and kuna the card membership? So how do you differentiate that?
For now, Kaizer Chiefs membership card has been suspended and they are on their way back and will be returning next year, June.
Why? Because of
during COVID, a lot of things.
Forget the COVID thing. You guys, every time when things are going south, you guys.
No, look, with a supporter, it is not about how the team is doing, whether the team is going through a rough patch, whether the team is doing good or bad.
Sure.
As a supporter, you love the team through thick and thin. It doesn't matter what happens. That's what we stand for as the die-hard supporters of this club.
Another thing that the club stands for, it's love and peace. And it's very much important, Baba, as you are the chairman who holds a position and your voice probably is very much, it holds some significance within the branches, right? Let's talk about the violence that's been happening, any message do you have for the fans? Because I feel like this is very detrimental for our football growth, for our development and so forth.
Look, in the beautiful game, we don't have a space for violence, for hooliganism. Do you understand?
Sure.
So, to all the supporters, we understand that the supporters have now grown impatient, taking into consideration that we are on 9 years trophy drought as we speak. But we condemn that as the club, as the supporters, and we say they are best way to address these concerns if ever we have got concerns. So the club Kaizer Chiefs at the office, they've established what we call Kaizer Chiefs Supporters Forum. That's where branch leaders, we are at the stadium looking or taking care of these supporters, because sometimes we can say this hooliganism are done by Kaizer Chiefs supporters, not knowing who is instigating this violence. Do you understand? But as Kaizer Chiefs people, we are people of love and peace, and we advocate love and peace, as our leader Dr. Kaizer told us.
Hi, Chairman, please guys, Kurumino Chairman, Oti, let's enjoy the beautiful game of football without any hooliganism, without any violence, because after all, it is a beautiful game that we need to enjoy. Now, Chairman, you spoke about the drought, trophy drought. What's the general feeling about that?
Look, it has been a hard time in my career. I call it a career as a supporter of Kaizer Chiefs. What we have experienced in the past few seasons has been devastating. But now things are changing. The atmosphere in the club, the atmosphere in the village, we can see that the players have been rejuvenated, taking into consideration that we have got the best and the most decorated technical team in Africa.
When you say that, I'm getting nervous, and I'm just glad that the Metro Derby is next year, not this year.
Yeah, but every right to get nervous.
Because you guys, I can see something is cooking there at Nature Arena. I love it. I mean, you guys were not part of the MTN8. For obvious reasons, didn't qualify. And for obvious reasons, the trophy went to the rightful owners, not far from here. But over the weekend, it was international break. You got elevated from being the chairman of supporters branch to handing out a trophy. It must have been a proud moment for you when Kaizer Chiefs won that inaugural Kufa Cup. Yes, it's an unofficial trophy, but it speaks volumes. It says something to you. How was the general feeling for you and the club, and you being part of that environment as well?
Look, for me, being part of the Kufa Festival, Kufa Cup, has been the highlight of my life as the supporter of Kaizer Chiefs club. You know, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Ben Museme, the chairman of the C-Squared groups, for entrusting me. It means a lot to me. You know, I just believe that when God opens, there's no man who can close. It means a lot to me because for me, going to Bloemfontein and coming back not empty-handed, but we come back with a trophy, it says to me that the curse which people have saying that Kaizer Chiefs has been cursed, the curse has been broken finally. And it becomes broken at the right time when we are heading to the Carling Black Label. To the Carling Black Label. Do you understand? I am very proud.
Someone is proud right now.
I'm very proud for me to be a person who revealed the trophy before the club itself can witness or can see the trophy. Look, it means a lot to me.
You are the lucky charm.
I am now.
Ahead of this game that you're talking about, you play against Supersport. It's a tricky game. They haven't won a trophy as well in a long time. I think the last time they won an MTN8 was under Kaizer Tembo.
Yes.
And it seems like they're also going through a rough patch. It's a grudge game. We know that what happened with Coach Kevin Hunt when he was at Chiefs, he will want to get his revenge. But for you, right now, I want to talk about your team, Kaizer Chiefs, going into this encounter. What can you expect and what positives did you take away from the Marumo Gallants game in the Kufa Cup?
Let me tell you something, Brighton Zongo. When it's about to rain, you can feel that it's about to rain. You can smell the feeling that the rain is coming. And I'm smelling it. It is coming. In Shitsonga we say, this is, I'm not saying that Coach Mohamed Nasreddin Nabi is going to perform miracle. He's not going to walk on top of water. He's not going to turn water into wine. But believe me, this Carling Black Label belong to us. And I am happy that Gavin Hunt is going to be invested emotionally. He has got a point to prove. Whereas Coach Nabi doesn't necessarily have a point to prove. That's where we're gonna hit them.
I'm nervous. I must say, I feel like I hope that the players are watching this segment because it's so important for us to also understand what fans go through. You know, what sacrifices you guys, go through to make sure that you cheer on the players. What are those challenges, some of the challenges that the fans face on a daily basis or probably match day?
It is very difficult. Let me speak about myself in this instance.
Sure.
As a chairman of the branch, as a person who's always vocal after the game, doing post-match interview. Sometimes you're watching the game and you ask yourself, what am I going to say after the match? What am I? He's a teen, Evan Twin. Do you understand? But what I can say to you is that it means a lot that the player go out there and fight for the supporters and fight for the badge. We have played all the 3 official games we have played this season. It has been a sold-out affair. That means a lot for a team which haven't won something in 10 years, and we do sold-out affair 3 times in a row. It means something. So the players, they must go on the field and fight tooth to nail, doing it for the ordinary fans, those who are watching at home and those who are at the stadium.
I love it, Papa. In parting, what message do you have for your fellow supporters ahead of this encounter?
What I can say to the fellow diehard Kusi Nation, let us go in numbers to the stadium. Remember, uNkulunkulu athi iKaizer Chiefs mele idlale ama-sold out kuphela. Let us go to the north to Peter Mokaba Stadium and make sure that we fill the stadium. Let them call us the sold out FC, and it's fine. Let us go and take it to the next step. Let us go, Kusi Nation.
Papa, you know what?
Yes.
I feel like Monday I need to bring you back here. I don't know how the conversation is going to go, but I'm wishing you all the best. I just need you to be here on Monday.
No, I'll honor the invitation. My name can be Come Again, it's fine.
Oh, come again. Rise Coordination.
I'm a person for life.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much for having me. I
Absolute
really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
I think you've brought the fire, the passion, you know, and that's what we need within our sport. And with that being said, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. For the first time ever, I'm gonna say, for you, just for you, Papa Wow. And yes, Mapagania, sometimes umakhelwane kumele nje umnike nje le nto leyo. Ukonvince ukuthi chairman, wasokola mara, I'm with you in solidarity. And I'm gonna say, Kosi, all the best of luck. And this is Papa Wawa, the chairman, supporters branches Asheville, throwing all his weight and support behind the Glamour Boys as they gear up for a mouth-watering Culling Cup encounter against Supersport over the weekend. Wishing them the best of luck. City, rise, Kosi, rise.
Rise to the occasion.
Shout out to Holigans.